Hey guys, it's been a while since we've done any wedding updates, so let's get into it. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you might have seen my story where we are moving the wedding date up to this October. Also, if I'm talking funny, I will explain that too. So originally this year we were just going to get married at the courthouse, but apparently the courthouses don't do actual marriages anymore. You can get your marriage license, of course, but if you want to get married inside the courthouse, that ain't gonna happen because they don't do it anymore. This stopped around the time of COVID and they just haven't brought it back. So that is one reason we decided to go ahead and move up the actual wedding, since we're actually going to do a wedding now and not just kind of like a mock ceremony, because we're not going to be officially married once we have the ceremony. So that has been interesting, and I was going to try to get this one particular venue just to see if I could do it, because there's a nature park near me that I kind of wanted to have the wedding at, but that date is booked. That was heartbreaking. I got that email this morning that that date is not available for our venue. Side note, we are trying out this True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum from L'Oreal. I have 2-3 Light. Does that look like a light shade to you? Not really, but we're gonna see if this works. Anyway, so we might go back to the original plan of just having it at a family's place or something of the sort, just because that venue is booked for the date that we wanted. This looks a little dark, especially for a shade that's called light. What is up with that lately? Moving on. So that is what's happening with that. And another big reason we wanted to go ahead and move up the wedding to this year is we don't even know what's going to happen next year. Our jobs are kind of being weird right now, and the job market is impossible to find a job. Like, the only reason I found my second job, which is McDonald's, is because I knew people that work there and they pulled some strings for me. But trying to actually find a job right now is difficult. So with that being said, we wanted to go ahead and do it now in case, shit really hits the fan and we don't have that great of paying jobs anymore and we have to move to a lower pay bracket. I'm going to jump over TikTok because I did get this Smashbox Halo 4-in-1 Glow Pen concealer thing from Skeepers. I have to do a video on it, so if you want to see this, head over there. Honestly, really like that. Also gonna try out a different shade, the e.l.f. Camo Blush. I have the shade Pinky Promise here. But getting back into all the wedding stuff, another reason we really wanted to move it up is just because we felt like it, truthfully. I mean, there's not really a better reason than you just know that's what you want, so why not go ahead and do it. Plus, after the wedding, we're really going to be buckling down and saving because we really do not like the apartment that we are currently in. So either A, we're going to try to find a different apartment when this lease is up, which is all the way in February, but I don't want to be moving and planning a wedding and all of that, and neither does he. So that is kind of the thought process there. Or B, we'll try to find a house, but the housing market right now is crazy. Also, this year, I really need to get my wisdom teeth done, which is why I might be talking a little funny. That blush looks really nice though. So my wisdom teeth are coming in, and it broke off part of my back molar. And the pressure on this side of my face, you can even tell, like, this cheek area right through here is swollen. And that would be because of how much force my wisdom teeth are putting on my other teeth right now. It's an eyelash on my puff. But it's very painful. I'm not even gonna lie. There was a couple days there that I literally could not talk at all. I think my mouth is starting to adjust to the pressure a little bit, but I do have an appointment to get looked at next month. Getting a dentist appointment is outrageous. I even went to an emergency dental facility around here, and they wanted $450 before they even looked at me. I didn't make it out of the waiting room. They wanted me to pay right then and there to remove the broken tooth. That's not even to get the wisdom teeth out. That was literally just for x-rays to be seen by someone and to remove that broken tooth if possible. If possible. That is nuts, and I do have dental insurance. But apparently, it's like not accepted anywhere. Trying to find a place that actually accepts my dental insurance has been the biggest pain. And truthfully, I don't understand why, because I supposedly have one of the best dental insurances out there. Okay, great. So why does no one take it? I don't get it. Like, if it is so great, I should be able to find at least one place that wants to do it. But I did book somewhere. Hopefully they accept my insurance. Supposedly they do. We will find out in April. So until then, I guess I'm going to be living off of Tylenol and ice packs. Also, I did go ahead and order my wedding dress and shoes. I did pick different shoes because I went a cheaper route on the dress just because I don't know, again, with the whole job situation right now, and it really doesn't matter what we're wearing or where we're having the wedding at. It's more of, this is our day, you know, we are officially, what is the right words I'm looking for, legally bounded to each other, you know. That's all that really matters, is we're together, we're getting married. So, you know, we're just going with the flow on that one. And I still have to help him find something to wear, just because I don't want him in a t-shirt and jeans type situation. Something a little nice, you know, like a dress shirt, dress pants, something of the sort. We'll figure it out as time goes on for that one. But yeah, I did order the dress and shoes, and then my maid of honor, I got her dress, and it is the most beautiful purple dress I've ever seen in my life. So hopefully it fits. So whenever that comes in, I'm gonna have to have her try that on, make sure it fits. This video is just kind of all over the place with updates, but I haven't done a wedding update video in a hot minute, so I kind of figured I would go ahead and let you guys know what all I was planning on doing. I pretty much have my wedding makeup nailed, so maybe next video I do for the wedding series, we can go ahead and do a bridal makeup try on. And I've been saying that for a while now, but I just haven't gotten around to it, and I wanted to test out a few things, just make sure it's gonna work, different techniques and stuff. So I've been playing around with that off screen, but I think I got it down. I think I know what products, techniques, all of that I want to use to make sure the makeup is locked in. When the dress and shoes come in, I'll probably go ahead and show you guys, because I still have to try on my dress just to make sure it fits. And then also with the engagement photos, I'm going to be doing those in June. We already have a date picked that works for me and my friend that's going to be taking the pictures, which is also my maid of honor. She is literally the best, and she's going to be helping us out with that. And the funny thing is, where I'm doing the engagement photos is where I wanted the venue to be, because with that nature park, they have like a clubhouse event type house thing, and that's where, you know, you can book it for weddings, receptions, people have meetings there. Really, anything you want, you can have there. So I was gonna do that, but we're just gonna do some pictures outside, and it's beautiful there. And it's a little bit of a homage to my dad since he's no longer with us and can't physically be there. So, you know, trying not to get sentimental and cry right now because I did just do my makeup. And we have a nice little breakout visitor with us today. So at least I get to do the engagement photos there. But it would have been nice to actually have the actual wedding there, but I guess that's not happening. And I know I could change the date to a little bit further into October to accommodate for that, but I don't want to change the date. I have gotten that suggestion, you know, from family and stuff. I really don't want to change the date. We have picked October 10th for a reason, so we want to keep it. We don't want to change it. And again, this is something we really do want to do this year. Just with the economy and everything, it seems to be getting worse. So we need to do it while we still can and are able to. Plus, there is some people in the family that are sick, and we don't know how much longer we have. So we want to go ahead and do it this year. So hopefully everyone that we want there can still attend. The one bad thing about brush tip eyeliners, every time, I swear, it frays like crazy. And you know, maybe it's a good thing that place was booked for that specific date. Maybe I shouldn't do eyeliner when I'm getting emotional because it's all kinds of wonky right now, but it'll look okay in the end. But maybe it was a good thing because I really do need to get my teeth fixed. And it seems like if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna have to pay a pretty penny out of pocket to do it. So we'll see. But also, maybe something better will come along. Maybe that just was not the right place. Maybe there will be something else that comes along that is much better. And I wouldn't have found it if I had already booked a venue. But again, maybe there will be something better. And again, I wouldn't have found it because I wouldn't have been looking if I had already picked the venue. Again, worst case scenario, we will have it at someone's house that has, you know, some land. We can make it look really nice and cute. It really just depends on what we find as far as that goes. It really doesn't matter as much to me anymore, considering, you know, the place that I really wanted was booked up for that date. And truthfully, it really doesn't matter at all because it's about us and not the place or the things that are going to be there, if that makes sense. As long as we are together and we are surrounded by our family and friends, we're good. That's all that matters. Which is also kind of funny to mention now that a friend wanted to start some drama because they seen that we were moving up the wedding and insulted our wedding by calling it a Dollar Tree wedding. And it's like, okay. Two can play that game, sir. Two can play that game. So they were uninvited, and I had blocked them from everything. Wasn't really my friend to begin with, it was Gary's, but you're not coming to our wedding, so don't even ask. That is how I feel about that. And I don't see how this person has any room to judge when their wedding is being paid for by their families. Ours is not. Ours is literally coming out of mine and Gary's pocket. We might have a little bit of assistance with like decorations and food and stuff like that, but we don't come from money. Not in the slightest. Like, I have lived in an apartment my whole life. That is, you know, just how it was for me. And Gary's family doesn't come from money either. So I think it's, you know, very funny that somebody wants to comment on something they're not even paying for. Like, it must be nice being able to have your dream wedding because your girl's family can pay for it, your family can pay for it. Me and Gary are literally paying for everything. The only thing that we're really not paying for is food because we're doing like potluck style, just because catering is so expensive and you don't know what everyone likes, if there's allergies, whatnot. So if we do potluck style, there's going to be a variety of different types of food. So everyone's going to have something they like. So that's kind of the thought process on the potluck thing. Plus, it does save us a lot of money and hassle. Plus, you don't know. The place that you want to cater for you might not be able to do it for that date. You know, something might come up and whatnot. So if you do potluck style, you're guaranteed to have something. And we also are wanting to do cheesecakes instead of traditional wedding cake, just because that is our preference on like a dessert anyway, is cheesecake. So that is something that we want. So yeah, like the wedding drama has already started, and that's insane to me. Like, I know a lot of people talk about how others' true colors start showing once you start planning for a wedding, and you will have a lot of Debbie Downers and stuff like that. And it's like, wow, now I'm finally actually seeing that, and it's shocking to me. Truthfully, it really is, because you never want that, and you would never expect that from a friend. You know, maybe family, because family tends to be harsh for me and him. So yeah, that was just a little bit jarring. Definitely was not happy for the few days after that. That is for sure. And the funny thing is, I didn't buy anything from Dollar Tree. Just so you know, I did not. Everything I bought has been name brand so far. Just putting that out there. And then me and Gary did come up with what we're gonna do for his bachelor party and my bachelorette party. He and his friend that he doesn't get to see very often because he just moved out of state are just gonna go out for dinner, some drinks, stuff like that. I'm gonna do the same with my maid of honor, because again, she is the best. And we're just gonna go out, have dinner, a few drinks, and then we're gonna come home to each other later that night. Just nothing big, you know, nothing fancy. Because why do you want, you know, a big fancy bachelor party? Or even a bachelorette party? Like, there's really no point. What, you're celebrating your last night of freedom or whatever? We've already been in this relationship for over a year. Our freedom's long gone. Like, I don't get it. So that's kind of my thought process on that. I am going to jump over to TikTok real quick because I have this that I got from TikTok shop that I have to review on, so I'll be right back again. So yeah, I want to do a little something different with the updates for the wedding. That's why I did my makeup with you guys today. But, so, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The wedding's getting moved up to this October 10th to be exact. I don't really want to change the date. I really like the date that we have chose together. We knew we wanted a fall wedding. We want some in October, spooky season, you know, all the vibes, because that's just who we are as people, and we love those kind of vibes. And we wanted to stay with the 10th because we did get together on December 10th. So we wanted to incorporate that day, but in October, because spooky vibes. And why would you want to do a wedding in December when you already have Christmas and all that coming up? I feel like that's very, very stressful. So I would not want to do that. And that time frame would be very hard to request off work from anyway. Being someone that works in a warehouse, we are very, very busy during that time frame. So it's not even really possible to request time off at that point, because you kind of black out the schedule for that point. Like, you cannot request off because you're needed, because it's the busiest time of year. So October 10th, it fits for us. It works for us and our life. Does it exactly work for the venue and what they want? No. But again, we can always find something somewhere. I'll figure that part out eventually, but I am very happy that I have the jewelry that I'm going to be wearing. The dress and the shoes are coming. The bridesmaid dress is coming. I have everything for the engagement photo pictures, the outfit, the jacket. I know how I want to do my hair and makeup for that. It's all slowly coming together. Plus, with the nature park venue, I don't even know if dogs are allowed in the clubhouse. Like, they can be outside. I know that. There's tons of people that walk their dogs there all the time. But inside the clubhouse, I don't know. And I would really like my dog to be there. That's my baby. He's gonna be part of it. So, again, maybe it's a good thing that I didn't get that venue. Plus, I don't know how they are with alcohol, because there's going to be a lot of it. So again, maybe it's a good thing. Who knows? But I will find somewhere, and once I do, I will definitely update you guys on what exactly I'm doing for that. And again, keep in mind, this whole wedding planning experience here is for people like me on a budget that don't have help from families and whatnot, because maybe you guys didn't come from money either. Maybe you're struggling just like we are, because I know life is getting expensive. Like, eggs are like $4 now. Eggs. Just a carton of eggs. Milk is like $5. Gas is like $4 a gallon. Who can afford this shit? Groceries are going up. Our rent just went up by $45. I pay $1,000 here in rent. And for what? It's literally the size of a hotel room. I'm not joking. My car payment's expensive. My car insurance is expensive because I am paying on the car, so I have to have full coverage. That is outrageous. Not even gonna lie. So when you take into consideration all the bills and everything, and then groceries are going up, rent just went up, where are you getting this money from for this extravagant $10,000, $100,000 wedding? Like, and again, it's one night. Why are you wasting all that money? Because you can't ever use any of that again. Are you just gonna pull out your wedding decorations and throw them around your house? No, probably not. Honestly, it's probably gonna go into a storage bin and in the back of your closet somewhere, or you're gonna donate it, or you're gonna throw it away. So why would you spend all that money on it? Makes no sense to me, personally. So again, this whole wedding planning series is for people on a budget that is a realist, and you realize it's one night. You don't need to spend an arm and a leg. You don't need to go broke. You don't need to go in debt for a wedding, because it's not about what you have there. It's not about where it's located, having the best catering service, all this bullshit. No. But you, your loved one, getting married. That's it. So it don't need to be big and fancy. I get, you know, wanting to look presentable. That's why I found a pretty dress. I only spent $60 on my dress. And my shoes were like 30 bucks. But the shoes, they're just plain black heels, so I can wear them again and again and again. Dress isn't like overly fancy, so it's great for date nights. You know, reuse, repurpose, because in this world we're living in, you kind of have to. Who has $1,000 to drop on a dress you're gonna wear once? Because those traditional wedding dresses are so big and poofy, or, you know, just so formal. It's gonna look a little weird if you go out in it and just go grocery shopping. So keep that in mind. But that was my updates and rant for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. As I get more details, I will definitely update you guys. But until next time, see you guys later.